Hello everyone and welcome back to PC Guys Off-Grid Cabin, where the work is never done but we're doing it just for fun. Now obviously I'm in a rather precarious situation right here because I'm in the attic of the cabin, and what we're doing today is putting out a little insulation. Now what we're using here is the blow-in type insulation, and they make a blower machine to blow this insulation into there. As you can see, there's already some of it down there, and unlike fiberglass insulation, you can handle this with your hands without any issues, although it's a little dusty. Now here's what we've been doing. Because this is such a small area here, and what we're doing is we just basically go up to Lowe's and we pick up a bag at a time. We come up here, we dump it in here, and just dump it out by hand, and we feel like after a few trips doing like that, we'll get this whole attic space insulated. But this is a relatively inexpensive way for a person to insulate an attic space. All this is just, it's recycled newspaper mostly. If you dig through it enough, you can actually find little small pieces of newspaper in it. So all we're doing today is just taking and ripping this old bag open and dumping it out. It's pretty easy, it's straightforward. Now I'm struggling with it a little bit because I'm in such a bad position in here. You get into it's a tight space. These things take, and I want to say these are about $16 a bag, just shy of $16 a bag. You see how easy that is, just dumps out. It's easy enough to break apart with your hands, although it's a bit dusty. So that's all we're doing with it, just break a bag open and push the insulation out. As you can see, there's a little bit of dust starting to build up in here. I want to caution you about something. If you use one of those blowing machines and you put this insulation out with it, you can put out a lot of insulation in a short amount of time. Wear a paint filter mask or something to protect your respiratory. The dust in here will get so thick that you'll get that stuff in your nose and in your lungs and all that, and it's not good for you. Now, since we're not using a blowing machine, I'm not bothering to do that. But learned that the hard way. I put out about 25 bags of this stuff one time into an attic space with a blower machine, and I had blue stuff coming out of my nose. Not a good thing. Whoops. I'm going to have to reposition myself to get over to the next area. Kind of sucks being an old man and trying to get up here and crawl around in these spaces. Now this area here is 10 by 12, and I figure it's going to take about 3, maybe 4 more bags to do this whole attic space. So if I just pick up a bag each time I go to Lowe's, it won't be long. I'll have this whole attic space done. So stay tuned though. We're going to do a little work outside and pick up out there in a few minutes.
Ouch.
Alright, so we got our insulation put in, and we did a little work outside, mainly just mowing and things of that nature. You know, the normal routine things that you always have to do to maintain a piece of property. I did have something I want to take to show you that we've kind of come up with. Having potable water around for use here at the cabin has always been an issue. So I went and I got me a 15-gallon barrel a while back, and I wanted to show you this. It's right behind Mrs. PC Guy there. It's a simple 15-gallon barrel, and if you notice, it's got a what we did is we put a bulkhead fitting in the bottom of it, and then just put a water spigot on it. It's just a little something that we've come up with to make sure that we can bring a sufficient amount of potable water down. Boy, if that ain't a dog with a tough life, I don't know what is. He's spoiled rotten. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Yes, it is, Daddy.
Remember his name. We may use that in a trivia contest at some point later on down the road. When I do these videos, what I try to do is concentrate on giving you ideas or teaching you a little something that will take and make your job easier. We didn't do as many projects around here as we would have liked to. We originally had planned on doing some other things here, burning some brush piles and things of that nature, but sometimes life gets in the way of it, and I spent the last few days playing auto mechanic, and well, when you're my age, it takes a lot out of you, so I just didn't have that much gas left in the tank to do those sort of things. Let's talk cancer for a minute. I went down and had a PET scan here a couple of weeks ago. They got the majority of it. And so now they want to do some other things to me, including pull all my teeth. I'm not looking forward to that. Then they've postponed that procedure 2 or 3 different times. Now it's scheduled for the 28th of September. I don't know. But they say they can't do the next procedure until I get all my teeth pulled out, which is they want to do a round of radiation therapy on me. What, you don't want to hang out with me no more? He's rotten.
Yep.
Don't, hey, that's Mama's dog. We all know that. Everybody knows that. Alright, so we do appreciate you watching. Remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you hadn't already done so. We're here because of our viewers. No viewers, there ain't no point in even having a channel. We do appreciate you. Remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching.